Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, 59 turn battle. Okay, alright. I was gonna do some joke commentary with Nier and just giving the rundown of Nier, but oh, Jesus Christ, I'm feeling sick and you guys are lucky I'm even doing this. I hate you all. Anyways, Darmanitan against Greninja. He outspeeds. I get the fuck out. Don't even risk going for the U-turn. I'm gonna send out Florges to eat up whatever special attack is coming my way. And this Rock Slide with Protean's actually gonna do pretty good damage, but it misses. So, knowing he's afraid of Florges, he switches out into Blissey, and man, fuck this Blissey, Blissey sucks. Hit with Moonblast does fuck all, leftovers, and yeah. So this is 90% of what this match is gonna be. So I pull out Florges, send in Buzzwole, knowing that I can get some damage done here. I'm just gonna scare out this Blissey, goes for a Toxic. And Buzzwole gets Toxic here, does a little flex there, buddy. Blissey gets basically all of her health back here, and then he is going to obviously switch out because he doesn't want a superpower or a Drain Punch. Switches in to Cofagrigus here, and this is 90% of the match as well. So I go for a Leech Life, just playing it safe here, because I knew he was going to try and switch out into something, and that does absolutely no damage. So kind of sitting here with a bad position on, I wouldn't say both of our sides, it's worse for me, but I mean, we're kind of just sitting here like neither of us can really do anything to each other. So we're just getting all those leftovers, recovery, getting poisoned here, and I'm going to switch out of Buzzwole here and then throw in my Florges just to kind of eat up whatever Shadow Ball is going to be thrown my way, which there it is. Florges can take that all day, every day, and after leftovers, that's basically going to do almost nothing to me. So we're both kind of sitting here again. Not much we can do to each other in this current matchup. So he takes out Cofagrigus, sends back in Blissey, and I use Wish, just looking to shore up any HP loss that I can get for Buzzwole. And just kind of sitting here staring down two special defensive walls, and this is why I hate stall, because nothing happens for like 8 turns here. I switch in Darmanitan here. I was going to try and get some return on, or Wish healing on Buzzwole, but I saw Blissey and knew if I switched into Buzzwole it was just going to get switched out of, so I go for Darmanitan and I went for a Flare Blitz. That does a lot of damage here, but it doesn't get the kill on this Mandibuzz. It does a little under half, and I was feeling confident in my RN Jesus, because he kind of owed me after last week. Turns out he forsaken me again, and this Mandibuzz lived with just a little bit of HP left. I didn't run any numbers, and oh boy, that's a foul play. That's going to hurt a lot. That's going to kill him, and at this point the match is over for me, because he has 2 physical walls and I can't do anything to him. So with that, he essentially has the win, and we have, what, 50 more turns to go. Fucking awesome. So I'm just kind of sitting here. I can't really do anything to Blissey. I can't really do anything to Cofagrigus here, so I'm kind of just left doing what little damage I can. Get Buzzwole back out, see if I can get some damage in here, and catch a Thunderbolt, and that's going to do some decent damage here. Nothing crazy, but decent damage for a Blissey. So I'm sitting here, I'm Toxic, and yeah. So I just want to make it very clear to all of you, yes, I did trade Volcanion to Jacob, because if I can't have fun in the playoffs, none of you can. Gave him a little bit of oomph for on his offense there. So fuck you all. I go for a Roost, and just get whatever HP I lost back. As he switches into Cofagrigus again, and I fucking hate stall. I fucking hate it so much. I know you all are gonna say just learn to play against it, but if I'm not having fun with it, I'm not gonna play it. So I gave up. I'm pretty sure at this point I was messaging people like, can I just fucking forfeit and give them the win because I can't really do anything and I have plans. I was actually late to a date for this because of this shit, so that was fun. I had to explain that I was playing a children's video game for a little bit longer than expected, semi-competitively, so obviously it was off to a great start there. So I just get those rocks away. Those were just annoying me. So I get those rocks out, I switch right back in to Buzzwole here, just trying to get this shit over with, and he goes for Stealth Rock again, and we're back to square zero. Like, I may as well have not done fucking anything. At least I get some hazard clears, I guess. I don't know, pad my stats, but I'm kind of just sitting here like, I just want this battle to end already. So he switches out again into Cofagrigus again, and that's where we're at. I go for Earthquake, a good coverage move. It's gonna hit this thing for decent damage, I guess. I mean, for an offensive or physical wall, that's I don't know. I fucking hate this game sometimes, man. I'm so excited that I'm happy I'm out of playoff contention, so I can actually have fun again. I don't have to team build or anything like that. Like, I'm bringing some stupid builds against Casey, so if you're watching this, expect some dumb shit, because I can finally have fun and not have to worry about competition or anything like that, like winning. I don't really care enough. So send out Florges. Want to get rid of the Stealth Rocks and see if I can get Buzzwole unpoisoned here. But I get a switch into Terrakion, which I wasn't expecting. So then I bring out, I just double switch into Slowbro because I don't want Florges getting hit. He goes for Rock Polish, so he's at double speed right now, but against Slowbro, it's really not going to matter that much. There's not all that much he can do to me. He hits me with the Stone Edge, and that's going to do some decent damage, but I'm not worried about it because I just hit him with that Thunder Wave. So now he has that double speed just completely nullified, and he's paralyzed. So sitting good on this matchup at least. Confident I can at least take Terrakion down for the time being. I get the full paralyze. I go for a slack off, just get that damage back, or just get that health back that I lost from a Stone Edge. And we're just gonna do it again next turn. It's fully paralyzed again, and I go for a Psyshock, trying to get some good damage off here, and do a little bit more than half. And he had a weakness policy, which kind of scared me. I wasn't too concerned because I knew that unboosted it didn't even do half, so boosted it's just going to do a little bit more. So go for a Scald, and that's the end of that Terrakion. So it had +2 in speed and special attack, but I wasn't all that worried. Paul eats it up, gets that kill, and that is my only kill of this match. So Rotom Frost comes out, and there's just too much bulk on this team that I had to switch into Florges to take whatever hidden powers coming my way, because I knew there's no way he was just randomly switching that in. It was either gonna be the hidden power or Volt Switch. So take that pretty well. He goes for a Blizzard, and that's gonna do, I mean, all things considered, that's gonna do almost nothing. So I go for a Defog here. Just want to get those rocks out of the way, and that was a mistake here, because that Blizzard did way more than I anticipated. And I knew he was gonna go for it again, but I was expecting a miss. But it didn't miss, so that caught me a little off guard, and I wasn't really all that prepared to get hit by 2 Blizzards in a row. But I go for a Wish, I was hoping for the miss, survive another one, get my HP back, and then just do it all over again. But I can't risk it. So I just switch into Slowbro here to take this Blizzard because I know he's going to eat it up, and of course that's the one time it misses. So I panicked a little bit. I wouldn't say panic. I worried a little bit too much. Switched out, and the one time it was in my favor. It of course missed. I just made a bad play there. So Slowbro's at full health. I go for the Thunder Wave, hit the Blissey. That means absolutely nothing. So Blissey paralyzed means nothing because I'm pretty sure Blissey's already slower. And I go for the Psyshock here, really hoping, or I go for the Slag Off to get my HP back, and then I'm going to go for a Psyshock after this, really hoping this Blissey's going to stay in and I get some damage off on it. But Blissey's just here to set up Stealth Rocks and just be annoying, as Blissey's do. Just, yeah, I'm already, fuck, how many turns we had? 29. Jesus Christ, I'm barely halfway through this shit. Alright. So I go for a Psyshock that does nothing, and I don't know. I don't know, man. Nier's a great game. You guys should play Nier. Not the original Nier. Don't play that. Watch Super Bunny Hop's analysis of Nier, and then play Nier Automata, because Super Bunny Hop has a really good, it's like an 18-minute video. It's funny, it's informative, and he hits a lot of the points that I feel were important with the game. The gameplay was terrible, but it did a lot of cool things. I really enjoy the game. It's in your Automata, at least. I really enjoy the game. It's my honestly, it's probably one of my favorite games of all time. It's definitely in that top 10. But yeah, watch a video about the original Nier. There's really no need to play that game unless you want to. I mean, it's a long-ass RPG that, I don't know, it's alright. But yeah, Nier Automata, man, Platinum makes some great-ass combat games, and Yoko Taro, the writer for that game, and Nier, and Drakengard, has some good-ass stories to tell. That man loves telling tragic stories that make you sad, and they're phenomenal. While they're sad, they're like, I don't know, they have a lot of like really good twists, and I hate saying that there are twists, but like, trust me, you're gonna like what you see if you play that game. Speaking of seeing, the obvious elephant in the room with Nier Automata is the over-sexualization of the characters, which, I mean, yeah, okay, fair, that's kind of a thing. But it's surprisingly tastefully done, as tastefully as fan service can be, because that game does not focus around it at all, and like when it kind of does, it makes sense at the end, and if you look more into it, it makes perfect sense as to why some of the things that were over-sexualized, because it's like kind of the point, which sounds stupid and gross, but whatever. It's a great game. Pretty sure it's like it goes on sale every now and then, and if you can find it for $30, pick it up. That game is absolutely phenomenal. That and Persona 5 are the two games that I've been playing lately. Well, I beat Persona 5 not too long ago, and I've just been replaying Nier a lot. But yeah, and Nier has some really cool segments for your it's like Galaga, or I know none of you have played it, but it's basically Ikaruga, where it's like a space combat kind of thing. It's super fun. I guess I should probably fucking talk about this match. Buzzle's burned. I'm staying in. I just fucking roosting, trying pad stats at this point. Like, if I'm going down, I may as well get some, I don't know. I was just in a bad mood while doing this, because, like, I fucking hate playing stall. I fucking hate it. Yeah, so, I don't know. I'm already looking forward to next season to draft a more balanced team. Where this year I went pure power, fuck you all, and, yeah, I don't know. I also draft a lot of the Pokemon that I play with in Showdown. So I got burnt out on them way faster than I thought I would, which is Pokemon I play with day to day. So it's just obviously something I'm not going to be enjoying all the time. So I don't know. I have some themed teams and some stupid gimmicks I want to run. There are a few good ones that I'm confident no one else is gonna try out and predict there. There are a couple. I think mixed attackers are a big thing I'm gonna focus on next year because they're a lot harder to plan for. Like I only brought special attacking Dragonite once this season, I think, and it didn't do anything because I never run special attacking Dragonite. I don't think I had any other mixed attackers this season. Yeah, I really didn't have anything worth using mixed attacking for. And I'm sure as shit not using my Mega as my #1 overall pick, so that was just a mistake that I ended up dropping, and it was too easy to plan for, and that was a big problem. My team is like, yeah, they're powerful and they do a shit ton of stuff, but like when you know they're coming, they're so easy to plan for and counter. And that's exactly what this battle actually encapsulates here. So it's just like, it's so fucking easy to plan for my team. So yeah, I don't know, looking forward to next season and talking way more shit in Discord. Hopefully we have more people and I can shit talk more people then. God. Yeah, but I've got nothing to say. This battle is just, ugh. This is annoying. So like, I don't know. Also, you guys should watch JoJo's. JoJo's is really good. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is really, it's a fun watch. A lot of stupid stuff happens. It's a bunch of muscular dudes beating the shit out of each other with ghosts instead of actually fighting each other. It gets really stupid. The best way I can promote JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is in the most recent season. The main character punches a hole and breaks a table in a plate of spaghetti because, and I quote, that plate of spaghetti looks suspicious. And he was right. So just let that sink in. He destroys a table and a plate of spaghetti because it looks suspicious, and he was correct. The show is fucking incredible, and we're about to get to like the most homoerotic season and part there is, and I am very excited. We're just gonna, at this point, I'm just gonna open up my Facebook and I'm gonna describe some memes here and see how that goes, because I'm not paying attention to this battle anymore. Okay, all right. So yeah, it's one of those memes where like everyone's putting their hands in an agreement, and it's My Hero fans, One Piece fans, Bleach fans, Naruto fans, and Dragon Ball fans all agreeing that Sword Art Online is the worst, which I can agree with. I absolutely agree with that Sword Art Online is the worst because it is weird, and apparently like there is something to do with like the character wanting to bang his sister or whatever. So I don't know. Some dumb posts about friends, some stupid stuff, some tabloids, whatever, football stuff. You guys don't care about that. Okay. So weed, it's like a comparing drugs. Weed, guy with a super bright red eye. That looks like pink eye. That doesn't look like weed. That guy should get that shit checked out. The second one's cocaine with like the pupil super dilated, and then the third, seeing right through your cards, Yuki boy. And I'll let you fill in the blank with that last picture. Some random stuff. It's the Grandpa Simpson meme of him walking out the door. Free 30-day trial. As he's walking in, and then please enter your credit card info, and him walking out. That's not a good one. Oh, so this is on a wholesome meme here. Today my girlfriend said, when Donkey asks Shrek what his name is, Shrek pauses before he says Shrek, and I'm convinced he came up with it on the spot. We weren't even talking about Shrek. I can't stop thinking about it, or about how lucky I am to be with her. Aww. Nice little relationship there. Oh god. Oh no. It's a bunch of Naruto stuff, like with a banner, 2 kids wearing the headband, and a shit ton of Naruto, like cake, cupcakes, and like drinks and shit. Oh no, that's rough. That's rough. Alright. Yeah, there's some good memes here. There's some good memes today. That Bowsette thing has just been ridiculous, man. I don't know if any of you guys have been keeping up with that. It's just Bowser and Peach mixed together is just the weirdest thing for the internet to pop up on. There's so many of those pictures, it's crazy. And I don't know, all you sports fans watching that Clay Matthews sack that was labeled as Rough in the Past was stupid. I love that takeout means food, dating, and murder. That's funny. Aww. There's a golden retriever in a chef's hat, and it says, so you're just gonna scroll past without saying bonjour? Oh, give me a little bonjour there, boy. There you go. Alright. What else we got? Ugh. So, Telltale Games shut down, and that's all sad, I guess. What really sucks is that like 250 something employees got laid off without any severance pay and shit, and they're kind of fucked. And somehow everyone's still upset that Telltale Games got shut down. And fuck them. But they were making a Stranger Things game that I was super not excited to have be a thing, because licensed games and that shit is always the worst. But apparently Netflix is still pursuing a game for Stranger Things, which is just I don't want it. I need Stranger Things to just, I don't know. Season 3 should be fine, I guess, but it's one of those things where it should have been an anthology, different story every time, but whatever. What else we got on? Okay, there's some good angry memes. Haven't seen those in a while. When you have 20 strength and 0 dexterity, and it's a knife with the actual blade sticking out, and the hilt is actually stuck in the board. That's funny. Some political memes, some stuff about, I don't know, some video ones, and oh shit. There's some good memes today, but none of them are good in translation. A lot of them have some strong language. My goodness. Aww. So this is a picture of a pill bottle and a dog smiling. My dog Philby has to take allergy meds every day, but he doesn't need to know that. And she wrote handsome pills around the bottle instead of allergy pills because she's a good dog mom, and the dog was happy and smiling about that. Ugh. More political memes. Oh my god, like 8 more Bowsette pictures, Jesus Christ. Alright, well this battle's over. I'm just gonna keep looking at memes for a little bit and see how that goes. Oh man, the Celtics look strong this year. Talking about basketball. Corey Kluber got 20 wins today, so that was pretty cool. 200 strikeouts. He's actually the first Indian to get 20 wins and strike out 200 batters since Gaylord Perry in 1974. Looking at some stuff here. There's some more fucking Bowsette memes. Jesus Christ, Twitter is getting ridiculous with this shit. It follows so many artists, and like it's insane. Some rappers, images. I don't know. NBA is going to be interesting this year because Cavs are looking all right, and meanwhile the Golden State Warriors are looking fucking stupid. Ugh, whatever. All right, I give up. I did my fucking part. Nick, this is your fault. Jesus fucking Christ, 25 minutes for recording this. This is 25 minutes to record. Imagine how long it took to fucking play this match. Oh god, I hate Stall. Fuck you all. I hate you. I'm the best. Bye.